Okay, so if you have not read the Paul Manafort and Hannity text messages, I posted it on my community page on YouTube. You have got to read them. They're just ridiculous. Paul Manafort thinks he's a victim. Sean Hannity thinks he's saving America by lying on TV. So I'd want to see how Paul Manafort's doing. Those text messages are from last year, I believe, or some of them were. I only got to like page 10 or 15, and I was like, what the hell am I reading here? There's another person said that in the comments. They got to like page 10 or so. It was like, is these high schoolers? That's what it sounds like. So, how's Paul Manafort doing? Because I seen a picture of him recently. 5 of Pentacles, hardship, and the Page of Cups, emotions. So I seen a picture of him recently. He looks awful. And I felt a little bad for him because he looked awful. And then I realized that he stole and, continues to steal, wouldn't cooperate. He's basically a traitor to his country, so what the hell? So, Paul Manafort, these 7 years, will you even survive? But let's see how he's doing first. Let's see how he's doing. We'll pull 2 outcome cards. How about that? So, let's see. Knight of Wands. So, new position. That you've got one in jail. And the 2 of Swords. It was one of the people in our community who recommended these cards. I love them. 2 of Swords. That is indecision, but it's also an inner conflict. You can tell Sean Hannity all you want that you feel like the victim because nobody stood up for you except him and 2 other people. You did this to yourself, and you know it. You know it. This is an inner conflict. You are dealing with this in the middle of the night type of thing. We might get the 9 of Swords, which would indicate you're not sleeping. 3 of Wands. You're just waiting to get out. You can't wait. Strength. Queen of Coins. Your wife's still there, so whatever. 7 of Swords. Your strength was the sneakiness. It was also your downfall. Just like this man's talent is sword throwing, and one day he might miss one of them, and boom. The thing you indulged in the most was the thing that took you out. 2 of cotton candies, or 2 of pentacles. That's in your fear, juggling, in the midst of chaos. Page of Wands. News. The elephant doesn't look too happy. Not only is he chained up, but this little stick that they use to prod the elephants to make them move has a little nail on the end of it, or some sort of little spike a lot of times, and they poke the elephant and cause the elephant pain. So, he's chained up. He's trying to bring the good news. He thinks, this is great for me, but it's not great for somebody else. So, one thing great for one thing is not so great for the other. The Star. Hope and healing, but that's in your hopes. So, of course, that's what you want. That's not what you're going to get. Your 2 outcome cards. Somebody told me to pull 2, so here we go. We got nostalgia and mystery. So, the past. Oh, this is the Pentacles. Ooh, sharing. Sharing and mystery. This did you in, though. All you had to do was cooperate. You told Hannity you would never give up Trump. Well, look where it got you. Ta-da. So, how are you holding up? You're not doing too well. You're wrestling with your own thoughts, as you should be. That's why it's jail. Nobody said you were going to, the Ritz-Carlton. You're going to jail. Well, he survived jail. Will he survive jail? 3 of something. Cups. So there is a celebration. Still, they're fine. The animal, not so much. Celebration. I don't know if you're the animal or not. 8 of Pentacles. Something to do with work. Something to do with money. Something to do with what you do on a constant basis, maybe. 7 of Pentacles. There is waiting. Page of Cups. Emotions. Queen of Wands, whoever that is, around the waiting. King of Cups, that's you. And the Queen of Cups. Will you survive? There will be people instrumental in your survival. If these people abandon you, you will not survive. You have a team of people who are instrumental in your survival. If they abandon you, you will not survive. Because the government is dancing on your back. So, oh well. My advice to you, Paul Manafort, take heed. In your next life, treat it better.